Oregon and Washington are in somewhat of a no man's land. The Pac 12 and its future is up in the air. But obviously, Oregon and Washington, with desires to go to the Big Ten, must now wait, as they've been told by the Big Ten Conference, we're good for right now. So, Carl, I want to go to you first. Is the Big Ten making a mistake by not signing on Oregon and Washington now? Or do we think this is a play off for a reason as they build towards the future?
Well, the reason obviously looks like they're focused on Notre Dame, but maybe they also don't want Oregon and Washington. If you Oregon and Washington, how do you feel right now that you reached out to the Big Ten and they told you no? If you ask a girl to go to prom with you and she says, wait a minute, let me see what Tom is going to do first. And if I can go with Tom, I'm going to go with Tom. But if he says no, I'll get back to you. That's really what is going on right here. What surprises me the most with the amount of Nike money that's in college football, how do you say no to Phil Knight in his school when he's sponsoring all of the top programs in the country? It just doesn't seem like the Big Ten is as interested in Oregon and Washington as Oregon and Washington is in them. And so having to wait on Notre Dame, it doesn't make a lot of sense in the big scheme of things. If they really wanted those teams, Oregon and Washington are really in a weird space right now with what they're going to do moving forward conference wise.
Yeah, I don't understand the reasoning in making them wait. I think it's inevitable that they're both going to join the Big Ten. I think, Notre Dame, it looks like it's a likely option for the Big Ten, but I wouldn't say it's a lock to join the Big Ten. They're going to have a lot of choices and options. But Oregon and Washington make a lot of sense to me. Oregon's obviously got a huge brand, big name. They're good in all sports. I think that's a great fit, and you got to bring somebody with them. Washington's been a good program. They're a big revenue producer in the Pac-12, and they're good in a lot of sports. Plus, you've got the Seattle market. So, I think it's inevitable that they're both going to get in. The Notre Dame thing, I think, will run its course. I don't think that that's a lock for the Big Ten, but I would say that that's a likely destination if I were to have to guess today.